This entire question comes down to one trig value. So I'd like you to take a moment to decide what that could be. So in this question here, we've got a 5 kilogram block that slides down a frictionless incline as a 30-degree angle. So we've got this block here on an incline. So now we want to find its acceleration. Okay. So in this diagram here, we can see that we have several forces acting on this block. Normal force, force being applied of the incline, force of gravity, parallel to the plane, and perpendicular to the plane. So now, force of gravity, which is this part here, right, acting vertically downwards, that can be broken up into two components, Fg parallel and Fg perpendicular. So for this question here, we'll be focusing on Fg parallel, okay, because that's one of the forces that's causing this object to move down that incline. So if we take mg sine theta, mg sine theta, okay, and compare it to Newton's second law, which states that when a force is acting on an object, that is dependent on mass and acceleration. Okay. So now the mass, we already have that. So mass. Now this portion here, it's equal to acceleration. Okay. So what do we have here? We have acceleration is equal to g sine of theta. Okay. So now let's substitute the values. Now g is 9.8 because acceleration due to gravity is constant, multiplied by sine of 30 degrees. So once you plug this into your calculator, you should get a value of 4.9 meters per second squared. Okay, so we've got the value. But we don't end there, right? Acceleration is a vector quantity, so we need to state its direction. So if we take, let's say, down the plane as positive, we can leave our value as positive and say 4.9 meters down the plane. Okay, down the plane. And that is basically it. Okay, so I'd like you to attempt this and let us know how you found this question. And yeah, please like, follow, and share this with your friends.